Love you.
Okay, everybody, here we go again. We're back with another episode of Brad and Mira for the culture. Everything is fucked. America is on the brink of civil war. There is an unaccountable army of masked bounty hunters executing people in the streets. Welcome to our ridiculous pop culture show.
And it's Oscar season, bitches! Let's fucking go!
My name is Brad Listi, and I am joined, as always, by my enthusiastic and detached millennial co-host, Mira Gonzalez. Hello, Mira.
Hello. Both enthusiastic and detached. That's quite a combo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy to be here. Hello to our beloved listeners.
What are we going to be talking about today, Mira?
Well, Bradley, let me tell you. We are going to be covering one of our favorite anti-Semites, Kanye West, FKA Ye, or other way around, Ye, FKA Kanye. Then we're going to be talking about my least favorite person in the world, Alex Honnold, who did another free solo, fucking crazy ass. And then we're going to be talking about another monster, Erika Kirk. So stay tuned for that, folks.
Today's episode is brought to you by Live Right Press, publisher of the novel Eating Ashes by Brenda Navarro.
I'm sorry, eating what?
Ashes.
Ah.
I just spoke with Brenda on this program in a recent episode. We were joined by her literary translator, Megan McDowell. It was a delightful conversation. I genuinely loved meeting Brenda Navarro. She's a dear human being, and her novel is a sensation all across Europe and in Mexico. It's about migration, loss, grief, dislocation, what it means to be a member of the Mexican diaspora living in Spain, all of these things. And again, the book is called, say it with me now, Mira, Eating
what?
Ashes.
I'm going to not say that just to be safe.
Available right now from Live Right Press. I also want to give a quick plug to Deep Dive. Deep Dive is a learning platform that creates in-depth audio courses for people with curious minds. There are currently a handful of writing courses available from Deep Dive, including the flagship course, How to Write a Novel, which features more than 50 hours of insight, inspiration, and instruction from nearly 4 dozen of today's most celebrated contemporary authors, including Emily St. John Mandel, Stephen Graham Jones, Melissa Broder, Steve Almond, Kimberly King Parsons, Port Chistak, Poor Vivi Ganeshanathan, Wahini Vara, Jonathan Evison, and many more. Check it out. You can stream these courses online, or better yet, via the Deep Dive app. To learn more, visit www.deepdive.audio.
Check it out. So, Brad, how was your week?
So I decided finally, I don't know, I think I was talking to you about wanting to get your sister to design my garden. Remember how I wanted to plant a garden and I was unsure how to go about it? And I finally decided to design my own garden with the help of ChatGPT. And I went to the nursery this past weekend to order plants.
What plants did you get?
I went with a Chinese pistache tree. It's very like drought tolerant. It's got to be very drought tolerant in the space that I'm planting in. It gets a lot of direct sun in the summer, and I just want something that's low maintenance, that's not going to die. And so I got this. I think it's a really pretty tree, and I got that, and then I got a bunch of succulents essentially, but I had to make sure that these succulents were non-toxic in case my dog eats them. And then I didn't want to have like really spiky cacti or something, especially at the front edge of the garden, because I'm scared that one of my kids would like fall into it or something. So, you know, I mean, River's always back there. So I'm just like, dude, I can just see him falling on a cactus and like poking his eye out or something. So
yeah, I fell on a cactus once as a kid. It sucked.
Yeah. It's a genuine threat. So I did that. I just bit the bullet. They're going to deliver all these plants on like in mid-February, and they were like, you know, we'll plant them for you, but it was like another like $1,500 for them to plant. Yeah, so I'm like, no, like just deliver them. I'm going to plant this shit,
It's going to be so much like physical manual labor, I'll bet.
I don't mind. I feel like I'm down for it. I went after I went to the nursery. I went to Home Depot and bought a big shovel. I got some work gloves. I'm ready.
Wow, you're ready. You're really doing it.
Yeah, and so River came with me. It was like an adventure, and it was just, I didn't know how it was going to go, but it was actually a success because this nursery, it's a really big piece of property out in North Hollywood, and the guy who was helping us had to drive us around in a tractor. So River thought that was cool to get to ride around in a tractor. And then afterwards, he wanted to go hiking. So I took him hiking up to the Bat Cave. I don't know, you're too old for this, but like the original, like back in the 1960s Batman television series.
Oh, yeah. Like the Adam West one or whatever?
Yeah. The cave that like the Batmobile comes out of, you can hike up to it. It's in Griffith Park.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so River loves going up. He calls it the Bat Cave. He loves to go to the Bat Cave. So we walk up there, and there's this guy with this beautiful blue pit bull. I fucking love pit bulls. I love the way they look.
I love pit bulls in general. Like they can be so sweet and just like adorable, and they like are so beautiful, and just like I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I kind of want to get one. But this guy had this blue pit bull, and I was asking him, I've been wanting to ask somebody if they shed because they have that really fine coat.
They don't, I don't think.
They do, he said.
They do? Really?
Yeah. Huh. And so, because I guess he's got like multiple pit bulls in his house. He only had one with him. But he's standing there, and this dog is looking at River, like not at me, but at River. And it starts to like growl. And like, thank God he had it on a leash, because I was like, I think this dog wants to eat my child. Like it was not like one of those sweet pit bulls. It was like a pit bull that maybe had a little bit of the killer instinct.
You see a pit bull like wanting to eat your child, and you're like, maybe I should get a pit bull.
Yeah. I mean, they're actually...
No cactus, though.
I feel like pit bulls and Staffordshire Terriers are supposed to be great family dogs.
They are.
That's like the irony, is that they're great, with families and with kids.
Unless they're the ones that kill.
Unless they're killers. But I feel like the ones that are killers, it's not because of any kind of genetic
I feel like
thing.
they're trained to be.
Yeah, or they're just like abused and something sets them off. But
yeah, or they're just like out of control and not really trained, and then like too strong.
Yeah. So anyway, I was like thinking about what I would do, because I was like talking to this guy, and I didn't mention anything about it. It was just a little unnerving because my kid is
your
there.
Dog wants to eat my kid.
Yeah. Like, by the way, I've never met you before, and we're in the middle of a wilderness, and but I was thinking like, what would I do if this dog got loose and like came after? Like I think I would kill it.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? It's eating your kid. Like when they bite you, you're supposed to push in, like towards the dog instead of out away from the dog. You're not supposed to pull away. You're supposed to like show confidence and push in. So if a pit bull ever grabs you.
Yeah, I've heard that you're supposed to, like, if the dog was like attacking River, like what I was thinking was, I'll grab it. I think I've been told that you're supposed to grab them by the hind legs.
Ah, that makes sense.
And lift them up. Oh, that's like the only way to get a dog like that to release.
But like, then what do you do?
Then I start spinning. I was imagining this. You know how like you start twirling around? Like I have it by the hind legs, and it's like in the
like
Olympics.
A hammer throw? Like
yeah, or like a discus. Like I just
right, that's what I mean.
I think I would have just like been spinning. I would have like spun my way over to a cliff like nearby and just thrown it off the cliff.
Just yeet the dog off a cliff.
That's it. So, but all's well that ends well. The guy was a responsible dog person. He had his dog on a leash. The dog
did eat River, but it's okay.
And then what did we do? I think we went home and we had my family movie night again. We watched The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Why?
Okay, so like I guess like there was some misunderstanding about who was going to curate this movie night, and I kind of like, I don't want to be dictatorial, but I had to kind of draw a hard line and be like, listen, I'm picking the movies. I'm not going to do this if I have to sit through some stupid child horse shit. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to sit there
You're
and
like,
watch.
We're going to watch Ken Burns' Civil War. You are going to like it.
Yeah. I'm not watching like Blippi Goes to the Circus or whatever. I'm not doing it. And so
I'm watching that shit voluntarily in my own house.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen Blippi?
No, what is that?
Just Google it, and he'll haunt your dreams. But so anyway, like Evan had spent considerable time on Sunday afternoon selecting a movie,
Like she was going through the list, like.
Well, no,
and,
she was like
picking one?
she was making her own list.
Oh.
And then I got home and I had made a list. And I was like, yeah, you're not making the list. Dad's making the list. But then I compromised because I'm a reasonable man. I compromised and I said, like, here's my list. You get to pick. And she looked at the list and was actually like excited. She's like, oh, these are some good movies. And so I gave her the list, and then she like immediately did something with her phone where she's like, okay, I put it into a wheel where it like automatically picks. Like you can spin the wheel and it'll pick one for you.
Yeah.
So she did that, and that's how the 40-year-old virgin got selected. It was on my list. And so, she does this in front of us. Like we're all standing there and she spins the wheel and she's like, it's the 40-year-old virgin. And Carrie's
interesting choice.
Yeah. Carrie looks at me like, are you fucking kidding me? Cause like River is 10 and he's like very impressionable, but, I don't know. I'm just one of those parents where I'm like,
Evan's like a teenager at the age where like sex scenes around your parents are like uncomfortable.
But there's not really any hardcore sex in the movie. And
no.
I wouldn't sit down with my kids and watch like, what was the movie I saw with my family?
Nymphomaniac?
Oh, no, it was the one with Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton. Such a hardcore movie, but it had like a 9-minute sex scene without music where like Billy Bob is just like...
With Billy Bob Thornton of all people.
What was that movie called? She won the Oscar for it. It was
Monsters Ball?
Monsters Ball. Yeah. I picked that movie on like a Christmas Eve.
Why? That's crazy.
I just was reading the reviews and it sounded like it was a really good movie, but it was like not the movie to go see with your parents. And like
if I were Carrie, I would take away your movie curation privileges.
So anyway, we sit down to watch the 40-year-old virgin. Here's like a sidebar. I went to the premiere of the 40-year-old virgin when it came out.
Why?
Because a friend of ours worked at Universal and just was like, do you want to come? And sounded fun. This was when Carrie and I were dating. And
how old do you think I was?
You would have been like 12 years old.
I would have been exactly 12 years old.
Yeah. So we went to that premiere. It was at the ArcLight, and like Brad Pitt was there.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Well, I think they're bringing it back, aren't they?
I fucking hope so. Oh, God, I miss it so much.
Yeah. So anyway, I hadn't seen it in a long time. And it was maybe a little bit too much for River. There's just a lot of like really vulgar sex talk. And then there's also like a scene where I'm forgetting the guy's name in the movie, but it's like the black dude who works at like the electronic store. He's friends with Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd, and they're all trying to like get Steve Carell laid. And he goes off. There's a scene, I didn't remember this, but there's a scene where Kevin Hart comes into the electronics store. Do you remember this?
No.
So yeah, Kevin Hart comes in as like a customer, and this dude, they get into like a standoff, and like Kevin Hart is like a disgruntled customer. I don't know. They just get into this like bro down, showdown kind of thing in the store, and the N-word starts to fly.
Oh, fuck.
That is like, because River...
That's so bad. River will repeat it.
He repeats, like he's got like a very, atypical neurology, and he just like locks onto things. And so that's when Carrie really shot me daggers. She's like, you dumb motherfucker.
She's gonna, next movie night, she's gonna have her own wheel and be like, no more. That's it. We're watching Bluey. Fuck you.
I was like doing earmuffs. Like I had my hands like pressing. I almost like crushed my son's skull. I was like trying to like earmuff him like so aggressively. But I think like, I don't know. I think we did okay. There were some boobs in the movie, but like,
I mean, whatever, boobs are fine. It's not going to traumatize anyone. Like, who cares?
And honestly, nudity's fine. I don't think really hardcore sex is something that I want to be watching.
Hardcore violence also is like not great. Like that's like, you don't want that.
Exactly. In fact, I would rather them see sex than see some like war movie, which is like the shit that I was raised on. Like
100%. That's like seeing a sex scene is like maybe icky around your parents, but it's not traumatizing.
Yeah, exactly. So we watched it. We sat through the whole thing. And then otherwise, I watched this documentary called Secret Mall Apartment. Have you seen this?
Yeah, weirdly, I saw it like months ago, and then I just saw that it was on Netflix. So, like, I don't know how I saw it so long ago.
Yeah, I guess like Jesse Eisenberg produced it, and it was a big hit at Sundance or something, and it's on Netflix. And so I don't know why I turned it on. I just saw it was like kind of at the top of the screen or whatever. And I was like, okay, let me check this out while I'm editing audio. And I started watching it and I got totally sucked in.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me really happy.
It's an adorable documentary. It really is.
Well, it's like Revenge of the Art School Nerds.
Yeah.
And it's like triumphant. You know, it made me feel good. I really liked all of those people. They're such good people.
Yeah, they all seem nice and like they were having like fun and like nothing horrible happened. Like it's just like, it was just like a nice little documentary. You like feel good watching it, which is so like rare for me that I see a movie that's just like a nice little movie that makes you feel good and I actually like it. Like normally I want to feel bad, but like this was just like cute.
Well, and it's, I mean, just to give people some context, like these are a bunch of students from RISD, essentially, maybe, and then their teacher, I think, the guy who was like their professor was sort of the ringleader. But they were all living, or most of them, I think, in the movie were living in like an old mill building, like an industrial kind of building of yore that had been repurposed into like a artist's loft. And they had been, you know, in their 20s and kind of living this like bohemian existence in this old building. And then these developers bought the building and came in and essentially kicked them all out. And
they had like done a bunch of like work on it too to like make it nicer, and the landlords just like took it. It was really shitty.
Yeah, so it's like this kind of very common real estate story where the evil developers are like, we're going to squeeze every penny out of this place, and they evict a bunch of like sweetheart people who are there because of the low rent or whatever, and suddenly they're out on the street. And I forget how do they find, there's this local like mega mall in Providence, Rhode Island, and somehow they discovered this like dead space in the mall that they, you know, you kind of had to climb a ladder or very steep stairs to get up to it. But they go up there and they're like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy. And then it suddenly like dawns on them that they should live there. And it just escalates into like not only like a renegade real estate thing, but also a kind of living art project where they bring a couch in. I mean, they furnish the thing.
And it's like no small feat to furnish the thing because they have to sneak in like past the security guards, and like the entrance is like just simply manned by like 2 security guards, and they're getting like whole fucking like cinder blocks to make a wall and like a whole couch and like a whole, it was like crazy.
Yeah, no, I want to say they brought in like 5,000 pounds of cinder blocks.
Yeah.
And they would, you know, they had these like U-Haul vans that they rented or whatever it is. And then they're like opening this fire escape door, and the alarm is going off, and they're rushing in with all these cinder blocks. And then I think there were like 2 ways that they could get into this space. Like one of which was to go maybe through the stairwell. And then there was also like this strange like crawl space thing that they did.
Yeah, they had like a secret entrance that like they could go into, but in order to get like the fucking giant slabs of cement and shit up there, they had to go through like a much more visible entrance that was like you couldn't climb, obviously. And then they had to get the fucking cinder blocks up a giant ladder.
Yeah. So I mean, just like the effort that they put into it was admirable. And they ended up living there for 4 years.
Mm-hmm. No one knew.
Yeah, no one knew. And then eventually, you know, I won't spoil it, but like, you got to check it out. It's called Secret Mall Apartment. I recommend it. And otherwise, the only thing that I want to discuss on a personal level is what?
I don't know. It just seems like a bad tone to start off. I don't want to discuss something on a personal level. Am I getting fired?
That's interesting, Mira, that you sense a little bit of hostility in my tone.
Oh, no.
I just want to say that I still have yet to receive a single photograph of a hummingbird from the bird feeder that I gave you for Christmas.
Okay, I do have an explanation for this, and it is a valid one. My landlord is trying to sell this house for way too much money, and he's never going to do it. So he keeps sending these fucking handymen down here to like do shit to the garden. And as far as I can tell, it just is making it like look like shit. Like they're just like getting rid of all the plants and it's all like dirt and God knows what. But I keep having to repeatedly take the humming feeder down and then put the humming feeder back up. So I have not bothered to actually set up the camera yet because I keep having to do that.
I guess I'm sitting here thinking that maybe you secretly hate it, and it's one of those Christmas gifts that you think. Have you already regifted it? Is it already like at some preschool nearby or something?
Yeah, I already regifted it, and then they regifted it to somebody else also. So it's like the hummingbird feeder is far away by now.
All right. Well, I continue to look forward to some hummingbird videos and photos from your bird buddy.
Me too, man. Me too.
So what about you? Like, what's happening in the life of Mira Gonzalez?
Well, let's see. I decided that I want to try to go see a movie once a week because we need to be supporting theaters, and I think that they're not getting enough support, and I want to use my dollar wisely because I like movie theaters and I like seeing movies, so why not? So I went to go see No Other Choice, which is the new Park Chan-wook movie. It was fine. It was like not, I don't think it was like Park Chan-wook's strongest movie necessarily, but it was pretty good. It was interesting enough. It was very...
Is this the one where like the guy starts to kill all of the people who
are like in front of him in line for a job, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, the pacing I felt was a little bit weird. I feel like it could have been like more fun, but it was very funny. I enjoyed it. It was like, it was fine. It was no Marty Supreme. I hate having to say that.
I still haven't seen it. I need to see it.
It's so good. God, it's unfortunate. And then let's see what else. Well, so we've started getting these fucking mosquitoes in my house. Like, first of all, it's winter, which like I know in LA like doesn't mean much, whatever. But like it's like, 60 and below here. Normally the mosquitoes stop, don't they? Like when it gets that cold, like I feel like mosquitoes are supposed to be a summer thing. And yet Tyler and I keep waking up with mosquito bites on our faces.
Jesus Christ.
Like what the fuck is that?
Listen, I'm old enough to remember when there were no mosquitoes here.
That's fucked up, dude. And no mosquitoes in LA? Like what?
I remember distinctly, like, it was like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and they started to bite. And I was like, wait, I thought that's why I moved here. So I wouldn't have to deal with these. And now they're here somehow.
That is so fucked. I really, I support the ecologists who say that we could kill every single breed of mosquito that bites humans and nothing bad would happen to the environment. I support them 100%, and I think they need more funding. So besides that, oh yeah, I started rewatching Mad Men. This will be my third rewatch. What a fucking great show that is. Truly just one of the best shows like ever put to television. I mean,
I've never seen it.
What? Not to be like this person like, what? You haven't seen whatever? Like, holy shit. But like in terms of like shows that you could just play on mute like while you're doing your audio, whatever, like you should definitely do that because like visually it's beautiful. Like the sets, the costumes, like just like amazing shit. Like, and it's very like, it's just so good. And like those of you who have watched Mad Men and who've watched it a couple of times will relate to me when I say that my third rewatch has brought me to the galaxy brain moment where I start feeling bad for Pete Campbell, who is the most annoying character on the entire show. And yet he's like, there's a moment where they're talking to like, I think the Reagan campaign or something like that. And like Pete Campbell is like, we're sitting at a table with a bunch of fascists. And I'm like, damn, Pete Campbell. All right. Like you're kind of woke for your time. I see what you're doing there.
I don't even know who Pete Campbell is, but I take your word for it.
You wouldn't even know. He's like, he's got daddy issues, but shocking that you haven't watched Mad Men. I feel like you in particular would really, really love it.
Yeah. I mean, John Hamm, that was the show that like made his name, right?
Yeah. It was like, he was like a comedian before that show. And then he played Don Draper and it just like made his whole career. Elizabeth Moss too, to a certain degree. She was like,
okay. I like her.
She's great. I mean, she's a Scientologist, which is rough, but as an actor, I mean, incredible. Like her Mad Men performance is unmatched.
Yeah, there's something just like her whole look, like it's just so unique, and yet it's kind of hot and like I don't know.
Yeah, she's
like
got a
her.
thing. She's got a. Did you ever see Top of the Lake?
No.
Another great show with Elizabeth Moss. She's so good. Like, yeah, she's got a weird face in a way that I really, really like.
Are you into John? Like, is John Hamm in Mad Men? Like, are you like, yes, that's a hot man?
I mean, yeah, of course, yes. I mean, like, who wouldn't be? But like. Okay, so like Mad Men has played like a very like important role in my life. When it was first airing, Natasha and I watched it every single week. We demanded complete silence. Anybody who like was not completely silent while watching Mad Men got kicked out of our Mad Men viewings. Like it was like a very like exclusive party who could watch these Mad Men airings with us every week. And like we would watch it twice. Like we'd watch it and then we'd watch it again. And during this time, I realized that Roger Sterling is the man for me, not Don. I'm not a Don girl. I'm a Roger girl. Roger is like the slightly older co-owner of the ad agency who like sleeps with Joan and like is played by, what the fuck is his name? I'm not going to remember, but you can look up Roger Sterling. He's the hot one.
I know who, like I know that dude. And the reason is I was on a flight with him once from New York to LA.
Wow. Did you say anything?
No, Carrie, like he was, you know how like they have the bathroom, like the lavatory is what they call it on an airplane?
Lavatory, yes.
It was like halfway back or something. Or maybe we were sitting towards the front of coach. And then he came from first class. I don't know what it was, but he was standing at the lavatory. And Carrie's like, that's Roger Sterling from Mad Men. And then because we have a standing rule on this show to always mention when we've seen a celebrity in the wild here in LA, I saw John Hamm at, I want to say it was the premiere for, what do you call those little yellow fucking animated Minions. I went to the premiere of the Minions, and John Hamm, I think, was a voice in the Minions or something. And what's funny is that I don't know. I think it was the first Minions. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it was Minions too. But it was at the Shrine Auditorium, I think, is where they held the premiere for some reason. And there was like a carnival set up outside. I'm trying to remember this, but it was like a big deal for the kids, and you know that's why we went. And I want to say like I left the theater to take a call. And I stepped outside, and like John Hamm is just like smoking a cigarette outside the Minions premiere, like sort of like kind of like huddled in back, just like huffing. It's
like, oh God, why am I here? Where's my career come to this point?
But also just like I think like I shouldn't be smoking in a children's movie. But
that's a very Don Draper move.
Yeah, I mean he's like definitely he looks the part. It's a great role, and I have to watch it at some point. It's on my list.
Yeah, you really should. As it is our standing rule, I once saw Roger Sterling, well, twice actually. He lives in Venice. My parents also live in Venice. And there's like, if you have been to Venice, there's a lot of alleys and walk streets and shit like that where it's like kind of hard to maneuver around cars. And one time when I was young and I was like not maybe a great driver yet, I was like backing out of my parents' driveway and I like hit a trash can like very gently. And then I look over and see a guy laughing, and it is Roger Sterling moving the trash cans out of the way of my car because he was like moving them into his house and saw that I hit one.
You hit one of his trash cans?
Yeah, I hit one of his trash cans gently, but I hit it and he was just kind of laughing and brought the trash cans in.
Did you say
Very nice reaction. No, my car windows were closed and I was humiliated. I just hit Roger Sterling's trash cans. And like, this was like when Mad Men was airing. I was like in love with him.
You're a silver fox.
Truly the definition of a silver fox. Like, my God.
I'm turning kind of silver. Maybe there are people out there who think that I'm a silver fox.
I'm sure there are. I mean, look, go to West Hollywood. You'll get a lot of nice guys telling you that you are.
Yeah, I was telling Mira before we started, I'm like wearing a gray sweatshirt and my hair is gray. I'm just like, I look so gray today. I'm just ashen, defeated.
Yeah, I have brown hair and a brown sweatshirt, so I'm looking very brown today.
Yeah, it's better than ashen.
Yeah, don't call ice on me. Sorry, not that funny. Speaking of which, the other thing that I was thinking of this week, I was just reminiscing back to middle school, where I was just a menace in retrospect. I was the student body president, and we were doing, my school decided to do like a school-wide Model UN. And I was assigned to be like the leader or whatever of Denmark. And I decided in that moment, like, all right, it's time to just fuck shit up entirely. Like, I'm not going to play this the way that a real world leader would play this. I'm going to go nuts. And so I immediately went to China and I said, let's form a deal. We're going to invade Greenland and get their oil. And it like just derailed the entire thing. We never tried to do Model UN again. It was just like a total disaster. Everything fell apart. I think it was like nuclear war by the end of the day. And I just realized that's pretty much exactly what Trump is doing now. So I predicted the future to a certain degree.
Your dictatorial tendencies were in evidence from a young age.
That's right. They knew from a young age. I bribed the kindergartners to make me student body president, and then I did nuclear war on Greenland.
But I think Greenland is a Danish territory anyway.
Yeah,
right?
But I wanted their oil for the United States.
Oh, I thought you were the president of Denmark, though. You were.
I was, but I formed a deal with the United States and with China and with Russia that like we would get a bunch of money in exchange for giving them Greenland. And so I had to help them invade Greenland to get the oil. And then they got it and we got a bunch of money. It was something like that.
You made a deal with China?
With China.
Oh, man. Well, I feel like that tracks. I mean, I could see you. I love that you were the student body president, too. That tracks.
It kind of like doesn't track. It's sort of insane that I was student body president. Like, I don't know what I was doing, but like, I realized there was a strategy and that nobody was paying attention to the kindergartners who also got to vote. And so I gave them all candy and I won. It was easy.
Shrewd.
So moving on, we do have another dad influencer report. Brad, your theory continues. Influencers do be dying at an incredible rate. So we have influencer Jessica Dagridas, who is dead at 35 from cancer. Very sad. Don't know who she was. Terrible. She's dead.
What did she influence? Like, what was her sphere of influence? Do we know?
Cancer. No. It was... No, it was cancer. She was a cancer influencer. That is not a joke.
Oh, all right. Well.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jessica.
Rest in peace, Jessica. I'm assuming it's Jessica. It's spelled Jessica, but she's Mexican and has an accent. So, anyways, now we have audio from our favorite listener, Angry Adam. Let's listen.
Hey guys, it's Angry Adam. Last week, I was saying that I felt like what I recorded wasn't the greatest. I wasn't saying like I'm sending you my B material and have like a fucking treasure trove of shit that I'm holding out on you guys. I'm just, sometimes like I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart because I want to contribute to the greater knowledge that you guys, this whole thing started because you guys are dumb. And I was like getting sick of texting Brad on the side about how stupid the shit you were saying was. So I'm going to continue to fight the good fight. Mira, regarding traders, the point is I don't want to do a deeper dive. Like, I don't want to fucking have to read Susan Sontag to understand why Alan Cummings is the human personification of Hep B. Like, I don't want that in my life. Like, what I'm saying is it's so stupid and I can stop. I think the further down you go into the rabbit hole, like this is how like QAnon people are born. So I'm sure that's where you're headed. Brad, I really commend your interest in becoming a better father at this stage of your life when Evan's almost out of the house. Well done. Making your kids watch like weird art housey movies like Licorice Pizza. Like, can't you just fucking watch like It's a Wonderful Life with them or something they want to do? Don't you understand? Like, that's what being a better father is about. Not what you want to watch, like niche curated Brad movies. Also, is there anything you don't do while you're watching TV on the side? Like you edit, you have TV going, you're eating dinner, you have TV going. Put the screen down, Brad. It's not doing you any favors. You look pasty as hell. All right, that's it, guys. Enjoy your day. And congrats to the Hoosiers or whatever. Bye.
So I just like right off the bat want to say that, one, calling Licorice Pizza an art house movie is wild. That is like the most mainstream. It's a P.T. Anderson movie. Calm down. Two, in what world would It's a Wonderful Life be the movie that your children are like, I want to watch that one? Like, that's the movie I want to watch. It's like, are you fucking 90 years old? Like, what the hell? Oh, I want to watch It's a Wonderful Life. What the fuck are you talking about? They want to watch Minions. They want to watch Bluey. Like, you're insane. They'd rather watch Licorice Pizza.
I feel like we reached a happy compromise. Like, I created a huge list, and then Evan gets to pick from the list.
I mean, I would say that you're doing them a favor by showing them Licorice Pizza over It's a Wonderful Life. They would like it so much better than It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life is kind of boring even for me.
I mean, it's a great classic movie. I'll watch it at like the holidays or something. But listen,
your kids aren't going to give a fuck about it until they're older. It's just the truth.
Yeah, and I'm trying to. Thank you though,
Daddy. I want to watch It's a Wonderful Life.
I want my kids to have good taste in movies, and I want them to see good movies. I don't want them to watch trash movies. I mean, occasionally fine, but like I want them to know, like who P.T. Anderson is. I want them to see, The Bicycle Thief. I'm not going to make them watch that.
Eraserhead,
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I got to say, my own father has, well, he's got a lot of problems, but one of his problems is that he shows his kids very scary movies far too young. Not okay. He once took me to a midnight showing of The Exorcist when I was like 9. It was like truly troubling and traumatic. However, he did a great thing, which was to expose us to weird movies at a young age. And my mom did the same thing. She would rent us weird ass movies and we would watch them at a young age. Sometimes not great. Other times we fucking loved it. And like now I'm somebody who loves movies. So Angry Adam, maybe you want to show your kids something like besides, I don't know, whatever the fuck you have them watch, like fucking, I literally can't even think of anything because I'm not dumb and I don't watch Minions. So also, if you think that reading notes on camp is like such a task, then like you're going to want to work on your own brain because it is like a very short read and very easy to read and like calm down.
I wonder if he's going to keep watching Traitors or if it's like he's done. He's washing his hands of it, it sounds like.
He also called him Alan Cummings. It's Alan Cumming, all right? Get your shit straight. Be respectful. That's Alan Cumming you're talking about.
I'm trying to picture Alan Cumming. What does he look like?
Alan Cumming?
Yeah, I don't even know.
He looks like Alan Cumming. I mean, he's like very like British. He's like, or Scottish or whatever. Like, I mean, look him up. You'll be like, oh, Alan Cumming.
Okay. All right.
But I don't think Adam has even watched Traitors even once, frankly. I'm calling him on his bullshit. I don't think he's read Notes on Camp. I don't think he's watched Traitors. And frankly, I don't think he likes cinema.
Interesting.
So respond to that, Angry Adam.
So what else do we have happening in the world of popular culture that we need to digest?
In the world of popular culture, while the world burns, we are covering celebrity news. Our first story is about, famous anti-Semite Kanye West. So Kanye West took out a full-page ad in the Wall Street Journal to apologize for being an anti-Semite.
Wait. A full-page ad in the Wall Street Journal.
Do you think he chose a publication about money because it's going to reach the most Jews?
I mean... It seems like the strategy.
So, yeah, he took out a full-page ad in the Wall Street Journal. He did not choose the Financial Times. I guess the Wall Street Journal was more popular. Angry Adam has a subscription to the Wall Street Journal.
He reads it every morning on the toilet.
He reads it every morning on the toilet. He puts on his yarmulke and he reads the Wall Street Journal. So I'm not going to read out Kanye's whole apology because it's like really fucking long. But the gist of it basically is that he says that the car accident that he got in 2002, which was a very intense car accident, gave him brain damage, which caused him to hate Jews and be schizophrenic or something like that.
Wait. I don't think I ever heard of this car accident. Was this a thing?
Yeah, in 2002, he got into like a pretty bad car accident. I don't really know.
Where
exactly what happened. Let's see. Let's look it up. Kanye West car accident. I assume in LA. Let's see. He fell asleep at the wheel. What in the fuck? Was he on drugs? Like what? How do you do that? He got his jaw wired shut. Where the fuck did this car crash happen? It was in LA. It was the same hospital where Biggie died. It's where he got his jaw wired shut after going through this accident, which gave him the kind of brain damage that turns you anti-Semitic. Now, a couple things I want to say about this. Have you ever met somebody who got the kind of brain damage that turns them anti-Semitic?
Not once.
Not once. So there's that. But I will say this letter, and like, listener, go read it for yourself because I won't bore you with it, but it is like a PR masterclass. Like, he hired the best of the best. I have never seen a public apology written so well. Like, I don't even know, like, this PR person deserves an award. It's crazy.
But see, I don't buy it. Oh, I
don't buy it either, but like, it's still great PR.
Why? What's so great about it?
It's incredibly well written. It like gives like an incredible defense as to why he was acting this way. The fact that they brought it all back to the 2002 car accident, which everybody like views as like the main tragedy of his life besides his mom dying, and like having it be like something that was out of his control, brain damage. It's like much less well known than just like mental illness. Like, people will be like, schizophrenia doesn't turn you anti-Semitic. Brain damage might. It's just like an incredibly well written, like everything about it. It's just like, it's the perfect apology.
Feels like a Hail Mary.
Absolutely. I mean, what is terrible about this is that like, or what fucking sucks about this is that if he was really sorry, he would just go away.
Yeah.
He's done the damage. He needs to like stop being famous. The only reason why he wrote this is because he really wants to still be famous.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why can't these people who transgress like this and then supposedly realize the error of their ways, can't they recognize that like some damage is just too great and he's got plenty of money? Just go away.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I think that probably he did get some level of brain damage, I guess. Like, he does seem sort of brain damaged and fucked up. But like, what is there like a part of your brain that like you can just damage that makes you hate Jews? Like, what made him focus on this so intensely? Like, I just don't understand. Like, What is there like, you just like, oh, here's like the Jew part of my brain. Oh, damaged it. Now I hate the Jews. Like, why is he so hyper focused on that? Like, what the fuck?
Well, it does make me think historically, because I do believe that Adolf Hitler sustained a terrible head injury prior to concocting the final solution. Didn't he get hit over the head?
Yeah, they're saying that who's that bald fucking freak, Stephen Miller? They're saying that Stephen Miller's head was so big that it got damaged going through the birth canal.
Yeah, they got squeezed. That's why he's so crazy.
That's why he's so crazy and cone-shaped.
I look forward to his letter. By the way, what is Kanye West? I genuinely would love to know what Kanye West is paying his crisis PR firm.
So much money. So much fucking money. I mean, truly, like, if there were awards for crisis PR, these people should win them. Like, these are like the highest paid lawyers like ever. It's like Tree Payne and whoever these people are, not lawyers, publicists. Like,
but you know what? Like, this is how crazy I am. This is just occurring to me, and I think there's at least an outside chance that it's true.
Uh-oh.
I think Kanye is so nuts that he might have done all of this on ChatGPT. Like, everybody, honestly. Everybody hates me. They think I hate Jews. What should I do? And ChatGPT would spit back some sort of like, I'm going to take out a full page. Like, what should I do? They'll say, you should take out a full page ad in a paper of record that lots of Jews like read on Wall Street or whatever it is, you know?
I could definitely see ChatGPT coming up with that. ChatGPT could not write this apology though. Like, this is way too good. I couldn't write this apology. Like, I honestly think that I would be like, and I know that I have been an incredible crisis PR person. I couldn't write anything this good. And like, I don't believe it. I don't like there, or like, even if I do believe it, like, I don't really think that it's like an excuse to like allow him to become famous again. Cause like, that's all it is. Like, it's just like an excuse to want to become, you know, beloved again, instead of like generally fucking hated. Like, also like, okay. So like, they're saying the head injury led to brain damage, which led to psychosis, which led to him hating Jews. But if it's the brain damage that's causing him to hate Jews, then how is medication ever going to help that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just such bullshit. Like, it's
just like the brain damage is there. If you have like fucking CTE, like you can't fix that. You don't suddenly go like, wow, I'm so sorry, I was angry. It doesn't make sense. What
do you think the over-under is on when we're going to see Kanye West like wearing a yarmulke at the Western Wall. I think it's coming soon. He'll be there within what, a couple weeks?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like within a month is like we're gonna see his conversion to Judaism like begin like within a month, and then like within a year, like he's gonna like develop IBS and anxiety.
Yeah. I feel like he's going to go Hasid. He'll go like full like Orthodox, and there's going to be like a Matis Yahoo collaboration on his next album.
He's gonna like get the payas going. He's gonna get like the fuzzy cake box hat. He's gonna start wearing like fucking wool suits like in the winter. Bianca Sensori is gonna start wearing a wig and like fucking ankle length skirts.
Yeah, the tights, like no bare legs, none of it.
Yeah, no bare legs, ankle length skirts, like pushing like 7 children in like a fucking stroller.
What is does Kanye have he must have an album coming, right?
Yeah, it's called Goy. No, it's he has an album coming out like really soon, and it's called Bully.
Bully. So yeah, yet another reason why this is total horse shit.
Yeah, like, oh, I was a bully. You were not a bully. You were a lot worse than a fucking bully, my friend. You were a full-blown anti-Semite. Like, what? Like, you wanted Jews dead. That is not being a bully. Like, oh, Hitler was such a bully.
Yeah, didn't he have like Hitler screensavers and shit on his computer? And
yeah, dude. I mean, that's like that's just from like a story that I know from a friend who was like a producer and worked with him briefly and then left because he was a Jew because Kanye opened his laptop to show him a beat and Hitler was simply his desktop background.
Oh my God. All right. Well, yeah, like you're out, dude. You've taken yourself out of the picture when you do that sort of shit. And I'm not like, I don't wish ill on this guy. Like, I think he is.
I kind of do.
He's messed up, but it's just like, go take care of your mental health and your physical health, raise your fucking kids
and go away.
Like,
just
that's
go
it.
away.
Yeah.
That's it. If you've really like recognized the damage that you've done in like popularizing real anti-Semitism, like not anti-Zionism, anti-Semitism against Jews, like the fucking work that you've put into popularizing that amongst your fan base is unforgivable and means that you should not have a platform for music any longer. And if you really felt bad about it, you would stop taking that platform.
Just quietly step away.
Yeah, quietly go away. That's it. So there's Kanye. Yeah, forthcoming is a picture of him kissing that stupid wall with the fucking kip on, just fucking doing that fucking bullshit. Shouldn't it be like kind of offensive for a non-Jew to wear a kippah and kiss the wall?
What are you talking about? He is Jewish. He's converted. Isn't he's going to change his? He's going to change his name to Kanye.
Kanye. Oh my God, it's going to be like Kanye Steen.
I mean, it's just honestly, I put nothing past him. I do think he will convert. I think that's just like I think so too. Next step, he's going to convert. He's going to go as hard. He's going to go hardcore into it, and he's going to try to. I mean, the thing about it is that he's going to try to make it as overtly impossible as he can for somebody to say that he's anti-Semitic, because he's going to be like, look at me, I'm Jewish, but it's not going to mean anything to him.
No, of course. It's fucking meaningless. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, Judaism is meaningless to like the fucking, sorry to get political, the 80% of Jews who like believe that Israel deserves to exist. Like that, like, it's just like bullshit. Like, what is happening here is that Kanye is seeing a change in the tides where being openly anti-Semitic and having a fucking swastika shirt, selling a swastika shirt, isn't cool anymore. Because, like, it's not like, it doesn't make him look cool anymore. It's not in style anymore. You know, fucking Charlie Kirk got killed or whatever. And, like, you know, now we all love Israel, so it's not cool anymore. So he's going to try to do something else that is going to be like fucking, I don't know, shock people. It's like not shocking enough. Everyone's an anti-Semite now, or they're a Zionist, and like, what's the difference? It doesn't matter. He needs to find another way to shock people. That's all it is.
All right. Well, I won't be buying the new album. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I will not be buying the new album. I've hated Kanye West since long before I knew he was an anti-Semite, so I didn't support him even before all of this because I thought his music sucked.
He's always just struck me as like a weirdo. Like, I mean, a bad weirdo, you know, like just annoying.
Like I just like he started dating Kim Kardashian and then wrote Gold Digger. Who the fuck is the gold digger now, Kanye? Like, what the fuck? You take my money when I'm in need. Whose money? What money? Where's your money, Kanye? Show us the money. Also, where's your fucking mom, Kanye? You fucking killed her by sending her to a fucking plastic surgeon who had killed a bunch of people before. You should feel bad. That's your fucking fault. He killed his mom. All right, I hope no Kanye fans get really angry at me, but if they do, I stand by it.
I didn't know that. He sent his mom to like a quack plastic surgeon.
Yeah, he had plenty of money. His mom wanted a boob job. He sent her to a plastic surgeon that had a million fucking malpractice lawsuits, had killed people in the past, and then she fucking died. And he's like, oh no, my mom died. Bitch, send her to a better doctor.
Jesus.
Anyway. So speaking of people who I hate and think are bad people, our next story is about Alex Honnold, who is the motherfucking goblin-ass fucking autist who climbs fucking mountains without any fucking ropes and just like lets people watch to see if he's gonna die. So he was the star of the documentary Free Solo. Free soloing is when you climb a mountain without any safety gear because you're a piece of shit.
It's not a mountain. It's like climbing a sheer rock face.
In the yeah, right. That's exactly right. It's not a mountain. It's like just a straight up sheer wall of rock that you climb up without any ropes.
I'm with you. I have a hostile reaction to this guy.
Hostile, angry.
We're already living in like an unprecedented age of anxiety, and this motherfucker is out here like doing like skyscraper climbs without ropes on live television. And like for people listening, Mira's got a resting heart rate like comparable to like a frightened chihuahua. And I wake up screaming at 4 a.m. every night. Like, I don't need this shit. Like, please.
Yeah, now we have to deal with this motherfucker who just had who has 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And he is out here. All right, I guess we should explain what this story is before we get too much angrier. So Alex Honnold did a Netflix live stream in which he free solo climbed the face of the Taipei 101 skyscraper. So, like, essentially this whole thing is just like, let's all watch live to see if he dies. Maybe he's going to fall off a building. Let's all watch live and see. Like, we get it. You're suicidal, but leave us the fuck out of it, Alex. Like, it's not my responsibility. Just kill yourself or don't kill yourself. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before on the show, but one of my friends won an Oscar for, he was a producer on Free Solo.
Fuck your friend. Your friend's a fucking terrorist. This is some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he helped to unleash this guy on the culture. Like, I just don't get it. Like, he's got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old and a loving wife. And he's probably the greatest rock climber of his generation, like one of the great athletes in the world. And that's awesome, you know? But climb with ropes. Like, why do you have to risk your life like this so needlessly when you have people depending on you?
It's like if Michael Jordan, like, would get killed in real life if he lost a game. Like, it's like if he hired somebody with a gun to stand in the stadium and be like, if I lose this game, you have to shoot me in the head. It's literally like if Michael Jordan had a fucking death wish. Like, it's psychotic.
Yeah.
His wife needs a gun. Like, she doesn't, like, she needs to divorce him and make him truly free solo. That's some bullshit.
She's got to be so pissed off. Like, I know this is like who she married. And it's like, remember when Rocky is talking to Adrian and Rocky and he's like, I'm a fighter. That's just who I am.
Okay, but at least he was hot. All right? He was hot. He looked good. This Alex Honnold guy looks like a fucking, like, goblin. He looks like a, like, fucking, like, who's the fucked up guy who loves the ring in Lord of the Rings?
Oh,
Gollum.
Gollum, yeah.
He looks like fucking Gollum. He's just like eating fucking vegetables out of a pan and then he's climbing the fucking surface of a rock. Like, Jesus Christ.
Wait. I think we buried the lead here. Is Mira confessing that she finds Sylvester Stallone attractive?
Well, in the Rocky movies, he was like buff and stuff, right? I've never seen the Rocky movies, just to be totally clear.
Hey, Mira, why do you smoke so much pot?
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah, and he's not buff in the first 2, right? Like, he didn't. Sylvester Stallone didn't get like super ripped until Rocky 3.
Okay. Still, like, I feel like there's like, okay, you're boxing, you win the boxing match. There's like a whole like thing there. Everyone's like excited. Like, what the fuck does Alex do? Oh, you get to the top of the skyscraper. Congratulations, you didn't fucking die. You fucking idiot. You could have used some fucking ropes and then nobody would have been concerned about that. It still would have been the exact same athletic feat. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that his kids are 1 and 3. Like, I'm just thinking about this from like a parent perspective. Let's say like in 3 years, his eldest child is going to be 6 years old. That's old enough to know what's going on. And like kids at school will be talking about it.
Yeah.
Like that would fuck a child up if your dad did that and you knew about it, even if you didn't watch it.
Like, no, my dad might die tonight. There's a good chance my dad's going to die tonight.
Yeah. Like my dad's like clinging to the face of a skyscraper without ropes right now. Like, you can't do that to your kids.
You can't. And like thinking from the wife's perspective, oh, I have 2 kids under the age of 4 and my husband is climbing the fucking face of a building in Taipei for no fucking reason. Just for fun. Like, just like, I get that you're suicidal. That's fine. But like, enough of this shit. If Michael Jordan was suicidal, you know what he would do? He would shoot himself in private. That's why he's a better athlete.
He'd have the decency to end this in private, but
he wouldn't go on the basketball court and like fucking hang himself off the hoop. He would fucking do that shit in private. We would not have to see him fucking kill himself.
But I'm a climber. That's who you married. That's what I am.
Like, even like Raging Bull. He was beating his wife. He was a bad guy. At least he was good looking. He had some amount of charm. He like won games. And like, I don't know, he was like hot and fun sometimes.
He won games. He's a boxer.
Fucking fights, whatever they do. Sports people, it's fine. Look, sports people can do their sports and win their little games, and it's fun for them. That's not what Alex Honnold is doing. Terrorism.
He's winning the climbing game. But
winning the climbing game by not having a fucking rope. Again, it's like if Michael Jordan decided to play basketball like on the very edge of a cliff, or like while the court is on fire, or like while like, I don't know, there's like just people with guns in the audience firing at random.
I mean, yeah. So not only is he like flirting with destroying his children's lives for like no reason.
And his wife's life.
Or
improving his wife's life, honestly, probably.
But traumatizing viewers like all over the world. And then also, I think, creating copycats. Like this guy is a preternaturally gifted climber with like a very strange neurology, clearly, like without like he doesn't experience fear or whatever.
Yeah, they've studied him and like his brain is like different than everybody else's. He does not respond to fear in the normal way, which obviously.
But like there are going to be people trying to copy what he's doing because they want attention and they're going to be dying.
Yeah, there's going to be like people who are like okay at climbing, being like, I'm going to climb this fucking rock face without a rope. And then they're going to fall, 20 feet and just simply fucking die. Like, Alex Honnold is a terrorist. Send him to The Hague. Enough.
I should call ICE on this guy. Get him out of here.
Yeah, fucking deport him. I don't care if he's an American. Fucking send his ass to El Salvador. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, deport him and then abolish ICE. Like, he needs to go away. He is, he is inflicting so much psychological harm onto the American public with his dumb bullshit. I've had it. Not the time. Read the room.
There was a story about this where he's like claiming that he didn't get paid very much. Did you see this?
Then why did he do it? What the fuck? He's like, oh, I didn't even get paid very much. Bitch, you agreed to the paycheck. Are you dumb?
That is insane. Like, this should have been a huge paycheck.
Yeah, dude. Like, if it is not more than $1 million, you're getting severely under. It needs to be enough for your children to never have to work a day in their lives.
He had to have had some kind of life insurance policy attached to his deal. I have to believe.
If his wife doesn't have the biggest life insurance policy that a person can have, then she's as dumb as her husband. If I were her, I would be calling up a life insurance company and saying, what's the biggest life insurance that I could possibly take out on my husband? Great, I want to do that.
Yeah, it's just like the whole thing. Like, I've seen like clips of this. It's going around on Instagram, you just run into it while you're scrolling, and like it makes me like feel physically ill. If I think about it too much, I start to sweat. Like,
yeah, I can feel myself becoming stressed right now. I can feel the cortisol entering my body and like my heartbeat fucking like going faster. I mean, this is saying that he earned mid 6 figures. What?
That's all he made?
Yeah. Not even high six figures. Mid six figures. That's crazy. If I were this man's wife, let me tell you my exact plan. Take out a really big life insurance policy on him, wait about a year, go on one of these climbs with him. When he gets to the top, you push him off. Oh, he did something incredibly risky and he fell. That's terrible. Give me the life insurance money. Now my life is normal.
I just don't get it because it's clearly an addiction. I mean, climbing is, people who climb are super
it's
into
adrenaline.
it. Yeah. And I get it. Like you'd be like experiencing incredible focus and everything else falls away. That's kind of the allure of climbing, is that because of the heights and how difficult it is, you have to kind of be laser focused. And so that you can experience a lot of joy, and then you get the dopamine or the serotonin or whatever it is from the exercise.
The adrenaline,
yeah, all of it. But he's also getting a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I think after he did the movie Free Solo, it was kind of like, yeah, I'm done with free soloing because this is too. And here he is again, and he's on a fucking Netflix show climbing a skyscraper. The question is like, what's next? And then also, I don't care how gifted you are, as you get older,
it gets harder.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, just stop. Like, don't do this. Nobody's asking for this.
Right. Like after Free Solo, in my memory, Free Solo was filmed because it was sort of supposed to be like the biggest, craziest thing he could do as a last hurrah. All right, like I can do this big giant thing as a free solo, and like that's going to be like my life's work, and like then I'm going to calm down a little bit. But now he's fucking climbing a skyscraper. Like, if he doesn't have if I were his wife, I would be making a deal with him that says you need to quit doing this shit after X climb, or like I am divorcing you. I'm taking the kids. I'm taking all the fucking money. And I'm gonna marry a rich man, and I'm out.
I want to see the Alex Honnold post-divorce documentary. It's called Solo.
Just Solo.
He's in his van at Yosemite, just like, oh shit.
I guess I'm all alone now. I don't know. His wife is just living her best fucking life. What I want to see is when Francis Ford Coppola did Apocalypse Now, how he gave his wife a camera just to film a behind-the-scenes documentary that came out called Heart of Darkness. And it ended up making Francis Ford Coppola just look like the biggest fucking asshole maniac, just self-absorbed, just fucking psycho. It's so fucking funny. That's what I want. I want his wife to have a camera and to get to make her own documentary on the side. Can you fucking imagine the conversations that they have where she's like, I need you to just use a rope so that you don't die. And he's like, no.
Okay, but here's a counterpoint. He's kind of like Evel Knievel. Remember Evel Knievel?
Yeah, he's just fucking crazy too.
Yeah, but I guess people don't get as angry. There's something because he's got a helmet on and he's on a motorcycle. He's doing a big jump. I guess he could get seriously fucked up if things go wrong. But there's something about being that high up without ropes, it just totally unadorned. And if you make one false move, it's going to be like a gnarly death.
Also, he was Evel Knievel was a professional stunt performer. And so the things that he was doing, he had trained a long time to be a stunt performer and just happened to be one of the best ones. And then so he was just doing massive stunts in front of everybody, basically. It wasn't necessary. Yes, he was more skilled and had less fear than other people, but it wasn't he was I don't know, there was fucking nets underneath those giant fucking motorcycle jumps. They made an attempt to make it as safe as possible. It wasn't let's make this as unsafe as physically possible and then he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I think a question I would have is how difficult was the Taipei 101 skyscraper to climb compared to El Cap?
It's probably easier, right?
I think, because Alex Honnold is so accomplished as a climber that I forget how they grade these. It's a 7-1, 7-2.
Yeah.
It's a numerical scoring system for how hard a climbing route is. But if this skyscraper was the equivalent of some beginner's route, then for somebody like him,
feels like no big deal.
It's like us climbing the stairs almost, but
yeah, which for me is incredibly difficult, but go off, Brad.
I was going to say for Mira,
That's my free solo, but whatever.
Mira just free soloed like up the steps to her deck.
There's 2 steps going up to my bathroom, and I just free soloed them before this episode. Next, I'm gonna free solo my way from my office to the bedroom.
I just cannot believe that this guy only got paid 6 figures. Like, whoever his agent is should be fired. Like,
I doubt he even has an agent, this fucking crazy ass motherfucker. Like, no agent would be like, yeah, let's like let my client like probably die for less than 6 figures, which I'll only get 10% of. Like, what? It's just like there's no his wife needs better girlfriends, because if I was that woman's girlfriend, I would be saying like, girl, let me get you a hotel that you can take the kids to, and then let me find you an apartment that you can take the kids to, and then let me find you a lawyer so you can get full custody of the kids and get away from this suicidal maniac. Or here's a gun so you can just shoot him.
There's no way she watched it.
I'll bet she did. If I would watch it. If it were me in that situation, I would watch it 100%. It would give me more anxiety to not watch it.
Yeah, I guess that's an interesting question. Like, I think like part of me is like, maybe I would just go to like Tahiti and just like call me when you're done, or they'll call me when you're dead. But
I would want to know where I mean, like, that's just probably like my anxiety being like, I want the most control over this as I possibly can have, like, in my own mind. And then, because there's no purpose in actually watching it. Like, the purpose is just like to see if he's going to die or not. So it would make more sense to not.
So what else is he going to climb? Like, if he just did Taipei 101, he did El Cap.
The Burj Khalifa.
What is that again?
It's like the tallest building in the world, I think, in Dubai.
Oh, that one in Dubai, yeah. Or it'll be like the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower feels like easy. Like, that's like, it feels like it's got like the climbing like built in, right? It's like practically like a big ladder.
Yeah, but it's iconic, and it's actually like really tall. Like, the Eiffel Tower is actually really, really impressive and feels huge when you're. Or
the Eiffel Tower is impressive?
I don't know. I just mean like as a like impressive at the level of scale. Like bigger than maybe.
I never imagined it being that tall.
But it is actually like when you're up there, you're like, "Fuck, man, I'm way up here."
Natasha recently went to Paris and went on the Eiffel Tower, and when she got to the top, I guess like because it's so tall and so like narrow at the top, when it's like windy, you can feel it kind of sway back and forth. Yeah. And she went up there and she felt it sway for 1 second and instantly started crying and said, "We have to go back down. I'm done."
And it's not like the ceilings are really low, and it's old. This thing was built in the early 1900s or late 19th century, I think, and so. It's been refurbished, but it's really beautiful, and the views from the top are kind of spectacular. And what I say is, like, usually things like this, you go somewhere and it's like the big thing. It's kind of iconic. Everybody goes there. It's a tourist thing, and then you show up and you do it, and you're like, It's kind of but the Eiffel Tower is actually not a letdown for me.
Interesting.
If anybody who goes to Paris for the first time, I think it's a good idea to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower, get your tickets in advance, and then go at night is what I would say.
Because it's all lit up and pretty.
I think it's just cooler to be up there at night and to look down at the sparkling lights and to be up there when, the tower itself goes off. But it's like really sad though, because this is how old I am. When I first went to Paris and was like, at the Eiffel Tower.
Back in 1942, the height of World War II.
me and Ernest Hemingway were, but you used to be able to just like walk underneath the tower. It was just a park.
You can't anymore?
No, it's all gated. It's like gated off, and like
that sucks.
Tons of security because they're scared that some crazy person's going to, load up a van with explosives
or that Alex Honnold is going to start climbing it.
Yeah, there's some deranged suicidal climber from the United States who's going to try to film a documentary. But I think that the Eiffel Tower is probably in the running. What is it called? The one in Dubai?
The Burj Khalifa.
The Burj Khalifa.
Empire State Building.
Empire State. Like,
what other buildings are? Maybe like the Chrysler Building.
Nah, if he's doing one, he's doing the Empire State.
Yeah, true.
It's more iconic, but
I guess it is kind of also somewhat based on like the face of the building and how climbable they are. Because like Taipei 101 is not even like one of the tallest buildings in the world or anything, is it? Like it's just that he was able to climb the face of it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. There has to be a route. I mean, it's got to be climbable. So, but it just feels like this isn't the end. It feels like this guy's going to keep doing this shit until.
No, if he didn't stop after free solo, he's his plan, I believe, has always been to keep going until he dies. Like somebody like this doesn't want to die not falling off a mountain. He wants to die falling off a mountain. That's his death wish. Probably if he was on his deathbed, he'd be like, wheel me off a mountain. Which frankly I would too, but like whatever.
I feel like if that happened, if he's like climbing some skyscraper and he slips and he's on his way down, what is going to go through his head? Like what he's going to regret it. He'll be like, what the fuck have I done? Like, this is so stupid.
I mean, his like brain damage that causes him to not have any fear probably will have him just go like his only thought will just be like, welp, and then hit the ground.
I mean, it's really is he the greatest athlete? All the craziness aside, just the fact that he's able to do this stuff physically and mentally. Is there an athletic achievement in modern times that can parallel what this guy's doing?
Physically, I would say yes, because physically, there are plenty of other climbers who can do exactly what he does, but with ropes in case they fall. So in that sense, it's not that he's like he's a very good climber by any like standard, but like there's climbers who are easily as good as him. They just happen to use ropes. So it's like the psychological element separating that. Physically, I think there are plenty of athletes who are as good as him. I don't think that there are plenty of athletes who have the lack of fear and the willingness to do an extreme sport that could so easily result in dying. Like, Michael Jordan is up there, but Michael Jordan wouldn't play a basketball game if he would get shot in real life if he lost. I think that's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's insane. I think that Alex Honnold holds like a speed record too, or like multiple speed records for like really difficult routes. So like not only does he have like the strength and the skill to get up, but like he can get up faster than other people because...
Which makes me angrier at him because why is he trying to go fast when he's fucking free soloing? Go slow. Go fucking be careful. You don't have a fucking rope.
No, I think like he is using ropes on these routes where he goes up fast.
With the speed ones?
Well, but I say that and like I think El Cap, he might hold the speed record or he's one of, he's close. I don't know if he has the record, but I think he's on the upper echelon of fast for really, really challenging climbing routes, which is, I think, one metric to gauge.
He's an incredibly like impressive athlete. That's like for sure. He just is also a psychological terrorist, which most athletes are not. So
Michael Jordan in his own way was sort of psycho too, but like not like this guy. That's what I think is so interesting is that like
all athletes like at a certain level are kind of psycho, but not like this. Even Kobe like dedicated his like entire life to a psychotic degree to becoming great at basketball. And like even he would not take these risks. He wouldn't fuck around like that.
Yeah, it makes me wonder what Michael Jordan thinks of this guy. Like
do you think Michael Jordan like thinks anything of him? Do you think he knows about him?
Michael Jordan's like smoking a cigar on his yacht, just like who?
It's like who the fuck is that? I don't fucking is a goblin looking motherfucker. I don't know.
No, but I think if Michael Jordan watched Free Solo, I wonder what he would make of it.
Yeah, I mean like I don't know. I feel like somebody like Michael Jordan, who's like a really serious athlete, had to probably spend a really long time in his life making sure that like his body was okay and that like he was in good health and that like he was like, he was stretching, he was making sure that like, he wasn't hurting himself, that he was like doing all of these things to like prepare for like the sport that he wants to play for a long time and not ruin himself playing it. And so he might watch this and be like, this motherfucker, what the fuck is he doing? He's just like making it so that he's not going to be able to do the sport that he loves for a long time because he's not being safe.
Well, I won't be watching.
I will not be watching. It is a good example of like what can be achieved when you truly lack anxiety, which makes me maybe for the first time in my life a little grateful for my anxiety.
See what it's helping you. It's helping you, Mira. It's preventing you from free soloing.
writing this down to discuss in therapy later today. And I do always have therapy right after podcasting for anybody who's concerned.
Yeah, it's a necessity. It's the only way that we can do this show is if Mira immediately goes into therapy after talking with me.
That's right. And I go into therapy and I immediately say, all right, you know what Angry Adam said today? I'm fucking pissed about it. My therapist knows all about Angry Adam.
He doesn't respect Alan Cumming.
He calls him Alan Cummings. Can you believe that? My therapist does know about the traders, though. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
I bet she does. Is it a she or a he?
It's a she.
I cannot imagine you would have a he therapist.
Oh no! Can you fucking imagine? No. I've any time that I have ever tried to find a therapist, I've always specifically said no male therapists. If it's between a therapist, no therapist, and a male therapist, I choose no therapist every time.
Interesting.
I just wouldn't be able to talk to a man in the way that I can talk to another woman.
I think I would talk to a woman therapist. I would have no problem.
On average, both men and women prefer talking about their feelings to women. So that makes sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So speaking of women, it's pretty good, right?
Elegant.
Erika, yeah, elegant transition. So speaking of women, Erika Kirk launches a 30-city Make Heaven Crowded tour.
Wait. She launched a tour called Make Heaven Crowded?
Yeah, so just to begin, for those of you who for some reason are living under a rock and don't know, Erika Kirk is the widow of Charlie Kirk, who was shot in the neck in a big way. And she has since then been doing a lot of public events that involve pyrotechnics and sequin pantsuits.
I haven't seen a woman this happy about losing her husband since Nicole Kidman divorced Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I mean, it's making me feel like maybe I should kill Tyler.
I was going to say, by the way, Tyler is an SP. He's a suppressive person and he needs to go.
That's right. He's got to fucking go. I mean, okay, just beyond the fact that she is going on a My Husband Was Murdered tour, which is its own thing entirely, the title of the tour, Make Heaven Crowded. Is she gonna kill people?
Yeah, it's so the whole project is so creepy, and I feel like it feels very Heaven's Gate, this whole thing that she's doing and the crew that she's running with. Who are these people who go to this stuff?
I don't understand, just from a copyright perspective, how somebody could come up with the name Make Heaven Crowded for a multi-city tour of a recently widowed wife. Make Heaven Crowded? You're going to put more people up there? You want to make sure that there's a whole bunch of people staying up there in heaven? Where are they going to come from? We're going to do another Jonestown?
Yeah, I was going to say, the tour ends in Jonestown. And
it's going to be performing live in Guyana. There will be free drinks available.
By the way, did you say that this started in LA?
Yeah.
She kicked this thing off in Los Angeles, which is an interesting choice.
We should have gone.
I know. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I would have been too scared. I feel like you would have been too scared.
Yeah. What if she converted me?
That's right. I'm scared that if she locked eyes with me, I would suddenly just soil myself and commit my life to the Lord.
Yeah, just she locked eyes with me. I would start talking in tongues, just fall to the floor. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
What's interesting, though, but I think starting it in Los Angeles is sort of like a flex. It's like a middle finger to the left or whatever. I'm going into Sodom and Gomorrah and, that whole thing. I'm going to go into the den of iniquity and I'm going to do my Christian thing and start my tour.
Yeah, talk to the sinners.
But the other part of it, though, is that it's very common, it seems, among the whole MAGA crew to publicly revile entertainment culture, but also desperately seek the approval of Hollywood entertainment culture, right? Trump is the first and best example.
Yeah, because he's the only one who maybe sort of achieved it a little bit. Everybody else is kind of just fucking it up. It's a consistent, I've seen, desire among the wealthy and powerful, and it really brings me a lot of joy that they can pay to get almost everything. They can pay for companionship, they can pay for drugs, they can pay for power, they can pay for homes, and for every single thing that you could possibly want. Convenience, they can pay for it. What they cannot pay for is the approval of creatives. Is creatives, like cool people, artists, actually giving a fuck about them. You can't buy that. There's no amount of money that can buy an actual cool artist giving a fuck about you, Hollywood giving a fuck about you. And so it's what they want more than anything. It's why this Melania movie is coming out that no one is going to see. By the way, should we see that movie?
The Melania documentary?
Yeah.
She's so fucking, I don't know. She's just such a big fat nothing to me. Like
she's nothing.
I find her so uninteresting is the point.
We should go see it and we should podcast about it.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll buy a ticket to another movie and then sneak into it so we don't give her any money.
Yeah. By the way, I feel like maybe there are a few celebrities who are into the whole Erika Kirk, Charlie Kirk scene, but I'm trying to imagine who they would be. It's like the guy from Growing Pains, like Kirk Cameron.
Or like a couple cast members of like The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about like actors, like,
I mean, it's all like shitty D-list actors, I'm sure. Like people who like nobody gives a shit about anymore.
Scott Baio.
Yeah, exactly. Scott Baio. Scott Baio, Jesus. So.
Wait, and I got to ask too, because, her whole shtick is that she's like a super Christian and she's like spreading the gospel and she wants to make heaven crowded. But a question that occurs to me is like, is she actually Christian? Like, do you think she truly is Christian, or is this just like a shtick?
I mean, like she's not Christian enough to like follow the teachings of Jesus. That's for damn sure.
True. Yeah. Like what's up with all of these, like all these right-wing Christians are like so proud of it and like happy to tell you how Christian they are. But like, if you actually,
they're like, but I hate the homeless, I hate prostitutes, I hate immigrants, like I hate poor people. Like, bitch, in what way are you a Christian?
Love the sin or hate the sin, Mira?
Hate the sinner and the sin, kill them both, honey.
Yeah, it's like I don't think it's a stretch to say that if the actual Jesus were to show up here today and
they'd shoot him with a gun.
I was going to say they'd have him back on the cross in like less than 24 hours.
Yeah, easily. I mean, fucking, he's a Palestinian. Are you kidding? Like, we wouldn't even hear about him dying. He would just be dead. He could be dead right now. He could have risen and then died and we would not know.
He'd be on Instagram, like right now, like, talking to his phone, just like, hey.
He'd be like begging a member of the IDF to like not shoot him.
Jesus Christ.
Begging ICE not to deport him.
I mean, yeah. So I guess she's like nominally a Christian, but it just, something about it feels artificial to me. And I guess Charlie is up there in heaven looking down, proud of his widow.
Up in heaven. I mean, like, only because like he was so annoying that Satan wouldn't take him. That's the only reason he's up there. And then God's like, Jesus, fuck, this guy's really fucking annoying everyone in heaven. Like, we gotta solitarily confine this guy. He's like in solitary confinement in heaven. And that's why Erika wants to make it crowded again so that he can have some friends.
He's all by himself up there.
All by myself.
I also heard that if he hadn't been shot in Utah back in September, that Erika Kirk had him scheduled to free solo Trump Tower. I don't know if you heard that.
And if he succeeded, he would have been shot at the top. So works either way.
Yeah, it was a setup.
Yeah, if I was Alex Honnold's wife, that's what I would do. I would just set up a gunman at the top of the tower to shoot him in case he lives.
So,
I mean, it's all so fucking, like, I want to discuss Erika Kirk because I feel like we've discussed her on the show before, but like didn't really like get into like how fucking strange this woman is. Like, I'm not one to like, or maybe I am one to judge how a widow grieves her recently assassinated husband, but like pyrotechnics is not one of the stages of grief, as far as I know. And like fucking like sequin pantsuits, as far as I know, also not one of the stages of grief. And like certainly that fucking hair, like that she does not know how to put Olaplex in, is like definitely like a sin against Jesus. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very like Stepfordy and scary. It feels like there's violence embedded into it, like a lot of rage.
Yes, like it gives televangelist.
Yeah, and she's got the makeup. I mean, she's got the eye makeup of like Tammy Faye Baker, it seems like. And
yeah, she's got Tammy Faye Baker's fucking makeup artist just fucking her face over and over and over again, just making her look like a fucking porn star. Like, and that's just an insult to porn stars. Most porn stars that I know don't look that shitty.
Well, but that's the other thing is that, and this is very common. This is not something that Erika Kirk invented, but like in evangelical culture and like Southern Christian culture, it's like there are a lot of women who are in that community and they're like super into Jesus and they love to dress a little bit slutty.
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, there is nothing more like overtly perverted and hypersexualized than like a good Christian virgin who's got big blonde hair and fucking like heavy smoky eye and like enough cleavage that it's uncomfortable. Like that's like they take those people and they're anti-porn, they're virgins, they're, you know, perfect, they don't do drugs, they don't do anything. Like there's nothing more sexualized and perverted than that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can only imagine what all these like MAGA dudes are doing with like AI. Like,
I mean, she looks like an 80s porn, not even a current porn star, an 80s porn star, which is the look that they want.
Yeah, I feel like Sarah Palin is infuriated about this because she used to be like the 80s porn star, like icon of the MAGA right, and now she's been replaced by Erika Kirk.
I mean, it's like Sarah Palin took the substance and became Erika Kirk.
Is that what happened?
And now she's not respecting the balance, which is why Sarah Palin's eyes are starting to look weird. Rather, Erika Kirk's eyes are starting to look weird.
And yeah, also, where are her children? Like she's going
Where
off.
are her children?
I guess they're coming with her on this tour, but I feel like ever since Charlie Kirk was killed, like she's been out and about. And I'm sure, you know, she's got a ton of money. She can pay for childcare and nannies and the whole thing.
Sure, but their dad just died, and you're like, go be with the nanny while I go on my pyrotechnics fucking tour of the United States.
So there's a part of me, though, and I think I've been on some like conspiracy Instagram shit, like where it's like, do they even have kids?
Do they even have kids? It's so funny.
I mean, I mean, you never see them. Like, was she ever pregnant? I don't even know. I mean, like, did we ever see her pregnant? Like, she wasn't on my radar until like.
No, there's pictures of her pregnant, but there's also pictures of Hilaria Baldwin pregnant, and you know, that's up for debate. So
yeah, I was going to say you're prepared to believe that Hilaria Baldwin faked her pregnancies.
Well,
maybe
my mother is prepared to believe that she faked her pregnancies, and my mother is generally reasonable. That's all I'll say.
Well, and all I'm saying is that I think Erika Kirk is such a Christian woman that she is actually a virgin. And if she did have children, it was an immaculate conception. And
an immaculate delivery from presumably the stork.
I was going to say, the stork brought those babies in.
Of course. It's that's the story they all tell because it's the truth, you know? If you're a really good Christian, then the stork comes. Otherwise, you know, it's debatable.
Well, and the other thing too, you know, when we're talking about how like kind of hyper Christian, but also hyper sexualized in a way, this all is, I want to say after Charlie was killed, she fairly quickly went on the record and was like, I'll never marry again. You know, like he was my one and only kind of thing. And she was like, I didn't date for 5 years before Charlie, and like I didn't drink. And then she is like literally on a reality show, both dating and drinking like 2 years before she met Charlie. Okay, so because like this is the thing. If she's out here like, you know, with fireworks going off in a sequined hot pants or whatever, you know, revving up the crowd and going on like a national tour just a few months after her husband was like violently, like brutally killed, like you got to believe she's getting laid. Like, right? Is she hooking up, or do you think she's like, I just don't buy that she's somehow going to be celibate. And I don't know if she even committed to that, but I think she's going to remarry too. I don't think she's done. I think she will remarry. I don't think that she's had sex since Charlie died, because she strikes me as somebody who is like lacks so much humanity that she probably doesn't even really enjoy sex that much.
Like, sex is like a way to get places. It's a way to become Charlie Kirk's wife. It's a way to become the head of CPUSA. It's a way to get on, Summer House, the reality show on Bravo. But like, I think that she's actually a little bit too evil to care about sex as much as she cares about like succeeding in business. Like, I think right now, she is succeeding as the head of TPUSA in such a big way. And once that starts to wane, I think she will marry somebody who will give her more power.
I think she's a virgin, personally. I think she's pristine.
She's a pristine virgin.
She's the bride of Christ.
She strikes me as somebody who, like, if she hadn't found Christianity, would definitely be in like a high-powered cult, like high level in a high-powered cult.
I was going to say she would be like the best Scientologist of all time.
True. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, true. Like David Miscavige is probably just like storming around his office being like, how do we get her? We need her right now.
Yeah, he just like threw like a potted plant against the wall in a fucking like apoplectic rage. He's at Gold Base just like foaming at the mouth, or he's actually on Free Winds, the Scientology yacht, and he just threw a teenage member of Sea Org overboard.
Just to blow off some steam.
Yeah.
He's just feeling like very upset. Bring me a teen to throw overboard. It's been a hard day.
Why do we not have Erika Kirk? She could make us a fortune.
Just gonna exhume Shelley Miscavige to kill her again.
I mean, yeah. Where is Shelley? Hashtag
where is Shelley? Next is gonna be hashtag where is Erika?
Well, I mean, I guess like that's a good place to wrap it up. Is like, what is this all leading to? I mean, I get that she's trying to sort of advance her ministry, and maybe that's all that it is. She just wants Turning Point to be huge, and she's the queen of it, and she's got all this influence and is like no doubt making a fortune. But like, I feel like she's going to be like a politician. Like, I think that's what.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to be content to run Turning Point. I think she has her eyes on the prize.
Yeah, like you think it's going to be like 2028, like Erika Kirk.
No, I think she's going to be JD Vance's running mate.
Oh, yeah, they've got the same makeup artist.
And they have the same eye makeup. It's going to just be Attack of the Smoky Eyes, and it's going to be Vance Kirk 2028.
Jesus.
And, the Make Heaven Crowded Again campaign.
Make Jesus come again.
And again, and again.
And the Make Women Quiet Again.
That's right. Mira, shut the fuck up.
Bye-bye.